I just thought we're going to send out a few hugs and kisses tonight. Look at that with our dies. And this comes from the Party Alphabet dies. So I pre-cut these. So let me pull them out. The little X's and O's. And we got Flirty Flamingo. And we have our card base. This one I cut 4 1/4 by 11, scored and folded at 5 1/2. So it is a 10th fold card. So not a fancy fold, but a 10th fold. Okay. Bring my stickers back here because I'm going to be using those. Okay. And then I chose this paper, which has more of the Flirty Flamingo in and just a hint of white and red. So that is why our background is going to be white. And then I wanted my X's and O's to show off a little bit more. So I used the Spotlight on Nature dies. And I think this is the second to the largest one. So let's just put this on here first. Then I've got some little trickies here that I want to show you with that sticker sheet. Make sure my adhesive isn't hanging off the side there. There we go. Quick and easy card tonight, but I have more to show you. So, all right, next up, what I want to do with my X's and O's, get them on here. Girls, I have to find my take your pick tool. I am missing that really bad. Okay. These little ones get stuck on my fingers. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I don't know what it's like by you, but it was almost 50 degrees here. Kind of fun in Wisconsin when you hit 50 degrees. And I'm just chatting away here and I'm trying to see where my comment section is. It's hiding on me tonight. Okay, so we're going to put our X's and O's directly onto our vellum. So I'm going to put this up here with a little tilt. Of course, it's not going to look tilt till I start moving it. And then I'm going to do it like this. Look at those. Okay, here we go. Now I've got my comments. So we have Karen and Beth and Jane and Tony and Sharon and Deborah and Vicky and Carrie. Nice group, ladies. Thank you for joining me. All right. See, that little pick your tool just pulls these right off for me. So if you are watching and you haven't made a comment yet, please do so we can get your name in the drawing. So hugs and kisses, here we go. I'm going to do that little tilt there for some fun. Now, the reason I did it this way is so I know exactly where I can put my adhesive, so I can stick down my vellum here without my card recipient spotting that vellum. I mean, that tape under my vellum. So we're going to do this. Little tilt there. It's centered. How do you like it so far? Cute and easy, right? Okay. Now I'm going to add a little greeting to it. Let's move this out of the way. So in that stamp set, Reason to Celebrate, it has Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, all sorts of good stuff. So we're going to use, of course, the Valentine's Day, and we are going to stamp that in Flirty Flamingo. And I'm moving my sheet up here. Move my pictures around again. Got to adjust. Make sure you can see that. I have a little lighthouse here. I have to move him so I don't knock him off my table. Okay, there. Can we go? I think so. All right. So this whole thing is stickers. So what I'm going to do here is ink up my Valentine's Day. Get it nice and juicy. And then I like to bring it right here. I don't want to get my head in the camera, so I'm trying to eyeball it without doing that. Right, and I'm just holding that in so it sucks it up a little bit. There we go. So now we are going to trim this off. I'm going to make this a little bit longer. And I don't want to cut into that next one because I'll be using those hearts either on a scrapbook page or a card. Right? We're going to bring our little piece back in here. And we're going to do Valentine's. But you know what? Before I stick this down, I got another idea. Let's take this. Do you remember a bundle called B, as in BEE, My Valentine? Well, the punch is still available, so I'm going to use that. And let's just make the white small one there too. Okay, we're going to punch those. And I am going to stamp. Oh, Kay and Sarah have joined us. Welcome, ladies. Okay, let's just see. Now that I took this off the sticker, let me put this back so I can kind of get an idea where I'm going to put my little heart because he's almost as wide as my paper. So if I do that, let's do our happy on an angle. How's that? We can get tricky if we want to, right? That out of the way. We can pull our sheet out. Now we can go back in here. I'm going to bring this over a little bit. Let's move that up. Let's have a little bit more of our designer paper showing on the bottom as well. And I'm not going to put that down real tight because I want to make sure I've got room here to get my happy. Oh, that's almost to the end. So you can see that I did not cheat and pre-make this one. This one's all us, girls. I need my, there they are, where I put my little poppers here, also known as Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, that's crooked. Notice I'm not pushing anything down tight yet. Not yet. We will do that when we are all done here. You can layer the inside of your card with some more of your Flirty Flamingo and then white over the top if you want some added color. And I'm going to bring that right here. I'm going to cut this off. I'm just thinking, sorry, not thinking out loud. And I should, since I'm live. I'm going to just place that right there. I'm going to snip this off. You won't be able to see that. We're going to straighten this back out again. Keeps wanting to go crooked on me. Or is it just me? I think that looks better. Now we're going to turn this. Catch that. One more slip over here. Don't want to get too far off, right? Maybe I should have measured this out before. Okay, and I'm going to lift this up just a little bit. You don't need that. I'm going to trim this off just a little bit more. I'm going to push that down this time. Get our little happy in here. And I'm going to stick it this way. Right at the tip, right at the edge. There's our little heart. Now, I'm just going to cut it from the back side. That way I know it's cut nice and even. Get all my sticky stuff out of the way. Am I still a little crooked? I think we're pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good. My grandkids get this. They will not care if it's slightly crooked. Chris has joined us too. Welcome, Chris. So this is our simple little card with the party alphabet. I love these. Now, you could do this part with more of the designer paper if you want to use something a little more subtle, or, use your background subtle and your hugs and kisses a little bolder, and your little happy Valentine's Day is on there. So cute and simple. And have a good evening. Good night.